Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium, everyone, the home of the Fresno State Bulldogs. And for a team whose mantra is anytime, any place, anywhere, it's always good to be home. And these fans have shown out for the clash we have ahead of us. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the Royals taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs. And the Royals will put it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So Fresno State's return team didn't help matters out much there. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. It's a draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Keene. Makes his connection. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Defense. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Royals offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Dropping back, it's Beebe. Using the quick game. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to throw it again. Gets it out fast. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Royals will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talk about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, give on the inside. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves the change for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pocket starts to collapse. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. Running back goes in motion. Handoff from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got the tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Guys, how many 1st downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Bulldogs racing to the line in a hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Keene. Finds the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. It's complete. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. They're trying to get to it. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Smallwood.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the en route there.
Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Shows him the stiff arm. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down on the offense.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw. It's Beebe. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Royals have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He'll keep it himself. The Royals will move the sticks with the first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking for room. It's Cousins. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he fights his way forward. Gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need 1 more on 3rd and 7. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Keene. Getting some heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Here's the handoff. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They want to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Grab near the sticks. It's James. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida is just getting dragged through the swamp today. This fan base, who's so used to doing that gator jump, they're making other gestures today. They're trailing by 17 to the Pandas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's got an open man. Oh, look out. There he goes. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and making a play. He just gave up a big completion down the field. That's not going to happen again. That's not happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. He got it.
That makes the score. Fresno State 14, Royals 6.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the offense on first down. Starting this third quarter on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Royals in the hurry up. To the air. It's Beebe. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Royals are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Pulls it in. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Beautiful job by the wide receiver, because he knew where the first down sticks were, and he adjusted his route accordingly.
To the ground with the back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Royals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone. It's Cousins. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Royals.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Trying to bully their way in. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Going up top on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown, Fresno State. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone in not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Looking for blockers. And the returner will be dragged down. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Off the RPO, complete.
He threw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Got his man quickly. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Really good start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. They've created some space. They'll snap it from the 36.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. To the air, it's Beebe. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Royals send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays on me.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Finds his big tight end. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Ball in the air. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He's going to pass. He makes the connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Moss. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldog. Offense gets the job done. Again, you want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Royals want to pick up the tempo.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Back to pass, it's Beebe. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you've got to bow up. Nice job on the first down, stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And that pass is intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. The back goes in motion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
2nd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Fighting off the defender. Knocked off his feet. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. They'll try to power their way ahead. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Fresno State. What a grab and go for the score.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Back to pass, it's Beebe. Trying to get to him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. He's right on target.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Royals are on the move.
And 1st down for the offense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking deep. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Hauled down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Quarterback will audible. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's first down, Fresno State. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.